mom and dad and 2 kids. So they left this morning, but it took them a while to get out. So I wasn't able to set up in the other room. And it's not like I can just tell them it's time for you to leave, house guests, right? Can't be too rude and ruin the trip on the last day. So I scrambled up here. It's raining outside. It's going to be pretty miserable couple of days. So at least for today, I'm in here. We're going to do a chair stretching class, and as well as our other stuff that we do in the chair. So let's see here. What's that? Yeah, exactly. No, I've got a porta potty right here that I'll be standing on or sitting on. Let's see here. There he is, Roger. All right, people, we can breathe a sigh of relief. There he is. What's up, Roger? I'm doing good. Couple quick announcements. We're in the bathroom today. I just love saying that. And this week I am going skiing, so I have put together some links to pre-recorded classes. Oh, there's Ann's granddaughter, little beautiful girl. So for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'll be skiing. I'm actually, water skiing and snow. Well, I'm not skiing here. I'm skiing in Colorado. So I'm flying to Denver, and then we take get a small plane to Gunnison, and I'm going to be on the mountain Crested Butte. So it's supposed to be very nice. And in any event, so I'll be back Monday. This is our one live class this week, and the rest I've got links to them on the YouTube channel. So you'll see the link, just click on it and it'll take you to it. All right, let's see. Sure, thank you. All right, let's put our hands together. We made it for our exercise class. Yeah. There's Bud getting it on here. I'm going to push back here in a second as soon as Roger pushes send, and I'll read our joke, which has turned into be such a fun ritual. Here we go. My wife asked me to take her to one of those restaurants where they prepare the food right in front of you. So I took her to Subway, and that's how the fight began. Yes. It is funny. Don't do it. All right. Push back here, and we'll get going. I mean, it's so rainy out there. I just brought up the piano bench. Okay. Let's grab our water bottle, take a sip of water. Oops, I forgot to mute. Hang on. Okay. Coming in for the mute. Okay, there we go. So you have the ability to unmute yourself if you have a question or a comment or a complaint. Let's bring ourselves to the front of the chair. Take a couple deep breaths in. And we're going to start with just kind of a relaxing exercise here. We're going to put our hands on the tops of our knees. You can also turn your palms up if you like. But we're going to close our eyes, and we're going to take a giant breath in, and we're going to release any tension we might feel in our neck and shoulders. So close the eyes, and big breath in through the nose, and slowly out through the mouth, releasing that tension. Breathe naturally for a couple of breaths, and then we'll do it again. And when we take that big breath in through the nose, I want you to bring your air into full capacity. Take as much as you can and let it out nice and slow. Here we go. Releasing the tension from the neck and shoulders. And we'll do one more, which will clear all of the tension. And then once exhaled, we will open our eyes. Begin. And let's stir. Well, at least we have good lighting in the bathroom. And let's reverse. And let's bring ourselves to neutral, tall in the chair. We're going to take our right hand and we're going to bring it out to the side, laterally tilting from one side, bringing that back to the knee and back to the other side. Try to lean just to the side, not forward or backward. And as you go back and forth, if you're able to maybe take yourself a little further to the side. Let's do one more on each side, and I'm turning my palm upward, so I'm rotating the arm a little bit. And back to center. Tall in the chair. Bring your feet a little closer together, so maybe you could put a shoe between your shoes. And we're going to rise up, bring your hands up and the forearms forward together, pressed in front of your chest. And we're going to lean forward and cast them forward and up into the no money position, feeling that setting of that posture with the shoulder blades. Lean forward and up. So you got to kind of take your upper body forward to get those arms to pass your legs. And then come on back up to posture. A couple more times. And one more time. Bring your feet in front of your hips now. You're going to take a big breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to lower your hands to the tops of your knees. And we're going to stir around one more time. Taking yourself into a big circle, leaning back, leaning to the side, and leaning forward. Feeling the weight shifting on the chair beneath you. And if you could imagine your head is tracing a big white circle, make that circle even bigger. Wonder if I would bang my head into the wall behind me and reverse it. And up to center, or bring our hands out and down. Stretching those arms out to the side, having the backs of the hands meeting each other up overhead. Continually referencing your spine and resetting it as you wander away from that neutral. 3 more. 1. And down, and 2. And 3. And we're going to leave those hands up overhead, elongating by pressing our fingertips up. And then we're going to turn and reach forward, opening up into the 5 scoops of ice cream, or the reaching across the bed for the snooze alarm. One more on each side. That arm that reaches behind you, it's hard to perceive what it's really doing. It's such an odd motion for the shoulder. I just love it. Up and pause, elongate, and out, and down, and palms up into the no money. Bring your feet back in front of your hip, knees at 90 degrees, ankles beneath the knees. Bring your hands down to the tops of the knees, and we're going to assist with the hands as we pick that knee up and take a giant step up and over the beach ball. So what I'm looking to get from this is expansion of the hips function. So I don't mind you helping with the hand, pulling up on the knee to get that foot up and over as high as you can. And we'll call this movement number 1, and then this will be 2. Going back and forth, a couple more times. Big movement. Now we're going to move that beach ball so it's in front of your foot. You're going to go up and over it and back and up and over it on the other side as well. And this will be movement 3. And this shall be movement 4. And again, I'm assisting with the arm so I can move that leg as much as possible. One more. So now we're going to go 1 through 4. So out to the side, 1 and back, and 2 and 3, up and over, and 4. And we're going to go 4 back down to 1. 4 and up. 3, 2, and lastly 1. Now we're going to do 1, then 3. And we're going to do 4, then 2. And we're going to do 1, then 4. And we're going to do 3, then 2. And now we're going to do 1 and 2 right at the same time. Whoa. You can actually grab the back of your chair if you want for this, or you can leave your hands on your knees. I'll make it user's choice. 1 more. Great ab work here. Now we're going to do 3 and 4. Oh, at the same time. You got to be kidding me, Patrick. Oh, I'm not kidding you. 1 more. Torture. Reset. Check it out. We're not going to do 1 and 2 at the same time, or 3 and 4 at the same time. We're going to do 1 and 4 at the same time. What? Oh, that's weird. Again, 1 and 4. Okay, not so bad. Let's do 3 and 2. Go. Again. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. Together. 1 and 4. 2 and 3. Okay, you're like, I hate this bathroom workout. Okay, big breath in. And we're going to go for a swim. What do you got? Yeah, it stinks. Get out of here. All right. We're going to dive into that beautiful warm turquoise river and we're going to go for a swim. Our hips are open now. Let's get the arms involved. Take your fingertips, meet them in front of your stomach, and then push your hands together and up and out. Good. Yep. Remember, we have to work. There's no room to rest. Get it? Restroom. Oh, it's horrible. Okay, I want you to imagine a giant bubble closing in on you, like the Wizard of Oz, the Good Witch. Remember, she arrived in that big bubble, and it's closing in on us, but we're going to burst through it. We will not be restrained, boisterous, rebellious. Up and out. And 5, higher, bigger. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down here. So the arms are sliding across the surface of the water. Swirl those hands around. And then bring them out to the sides and let's press from one side to the other. Good. And let's press out to the right, and let's hold. And bring it to center across, back to the left, and press and hold. And again, rotate, sliding those arms across the surface of the water to the right and hold. Breathe. And then back across one more time to the left and hold. And bring it back. Hold those arms up, don't let them down. Up overhead. Fingertips touching, elongate, press up and away. And last time into the 5 scoops of ice cream. Or if you prefer, to the snooze alarm. Stretching across the table. I have to imagine between the two, 5 scoops of ice cream was going to get more votes. Oh, and one more up and press. And then up to the top. I'm going to give the shoulders a rest here. Bring them out, around, up into no money. Chin is level. We're going to take a big breath in, and as we exhale, return the hands to the tops of the knees. Hang on. My light just went out here. I've got a light that is on a fan. So when the fan timer stops, it stops. Take a sip of water. So since we were in a new location, it took me a while to set up, and I've got to pack and get stuff going. We're going to run us a little over. I said a 30-minute stretching class, but we're going to go a little bit over. Take your right hand and bring it on the outside of the knee because there's some stuff I want to get to. And turn the body. I prefer being outside to the bathroom. And release. And turn. I thought of you today as I was getting set up in here, and I brought my orchids out. Hello. And back to center. Let's go ahead and stretch that right leg out. Let the kinks kind of release. Right hand out, thumb down, and lean forward and sweep. And up and back. Make sure you're turning the chest. It's not about the arm at the shoulder so much. It's more about down, turn, and sweep. You can actually bring your left hand kind of behind you as well to help with that release of the chest and turn. One more. And we'll leave this arm up here so we can envision a straight line from our fingertips to our toes. And now press away even further. And pull. And let's reverse that. Sit up. Bring your left leg out to the side. Holding onto the chair with that right hand for balance. Left hand out, thumb down. Sweep. Sweep and turn. Sweep and reach. If you separate your fingers, imagine you're in front of a babbling brook and you're just running your fingertips down through it. And you sweep up. And if your imagination is really good, you'll notice is that when you sweep through the water and then bring it up and hold it here, the water on your fingertips starts running down your arm towards your armpit. Press away and pull. Reset. Again, bring breath into the nose, out through the mouth. Grab a sip of water. No equipment today. It was too wet and rainy to run to the garage to get them. All right, let's bring ourselves to the edge of the chair. This is my CNS stretch, one of my favorites. Feet are wide. Ankles are beneath the knees. My knees are beyond my hips. I'm going to rise up into posture. Put your hands together, lower the fingertips down towards the floor, and hinge from the hip, maintaining that neutral spine as much as possible. And then separate your hands at the bottom and grab your ankles. Breathe. And now go ahead and squeeze your knees into the backs of the arms. And feel your low back open up. I'm squeezing maybe 5 or 10%. I'm not crushing with the knees. That'll be enough. Then release the right hand and sweep it up. Your left hand should still be on the ankle and your left knee pressing into that left arm. And release. Bring it back down, touching that left wrist, and then returning that hand to the ankle, squeezing both sides again for a beat, and then release the left hand and sweep. And lower it back down, tapping the right wrist, bringing it across. Take a moment here to reset. Let the stomach drop a little further towards the floor, maintaining that lumbar curve, and then release the right hand and sweep. Turn your head to look to the hands. We have that nice rotation. Breathe and bring it back down, tapping that wrist. Bring it across, squeeze both sides, and release. And bring it back down, tap and bring it back across. And let's roll up. Keep the pressure on the knees into the arms. Turn your palms forward and slide up. And then relax as your hands get past your legs, pulling those upper arms back and then externally rotating to no money. Bring your feet back. Big breath into the nose, then return the hand to the knees. Okay. We're going to do a little hamstring stretch here. Hello, Sue Ann. And we're going to bring both legs out at the same time here. And from the chair, we're going to lean forward and see how far down we can get. And we're going to do a little funny trick here. So I'm pressing my hands down towards my feet, and I'm making a mental note of how far I get. Then I'm going to roll up. I'm going to sit tall, and I'm going to frown with my eyebrows. Really purse them down. Frown. Even give me a little low growl. And relax the face and the eyebrows. And again, frown as hard as you can. Yeah. You can even grab your eyebrows and pull them down a little bit if you want. Suppose that wouldn't hurt. And relax. And we'll do one more. Frown. Yeah. Big breath in and release into a smile. I can't keep you frowning that long. And now let's go back down towards the toes and see if they've released a little bit. Yeah. There's fascia that inserts at your eyebrows and goes over your scalp, down through your body to the backs of your legs, all the way down to your heel. And frowning releases the end of it. Roll up, pull those feet back. So next time you're frowning and someone says, "Why are you frowning?" You could say, "Oh, I'm stretching." I'm stretching. Okay. Tall in the chair. Let's go ahead and gently turn our head to the right. Release. Swivel through center, across to the left. Back to center. Turn your right ear towards your right shoulder. And up and across, left ear, left shoulder. And back to center. And we're going to get our heart rate up a little bit here. We're going to do toss that straight arm up and back, opening the chest up and sweeping the right leg out so you tap the edge of your heel on the floor. 2 more. And now to the left side, out and open. Feeling the chest stretch up. The hand needs to come up behind you on a diagonal. Palm up. 2 more. And alternate out to the right and back, to the left and back. Right, left. Keep that stomach engaged. Stay tall in the chair. Your arms and legs are sweeping out to the side, but they will not, I repeat, not disturb that tall spine because you sit strong and you defy gravity. Who defy? 1 more on each side, and then we're going to do our hooray move. Here it comes. You couldn't hold it back. Hooray. 2, we'll do 10. 3, open the hands up. 4, tilt back. 5, say it. Hooray. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hoorays. 10 hoorays. Spin them around. Hip hips. Where are the hip hips? Maybe that should be the right. Let's try that. Come on back. Right arm, right leg will be hip. Left arm, left leg will be hip. And then both arms will be hooray. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hip. Hip. Hooray. Hip. Hooray. And hip. Hip. Hooray. One more. And hip. Hip. Hooray. So that's our hip, hip, hooray routine. We need a routine for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a but I digress as usual. Let's go ahead and do a single hamstring stretch. Bring that left leg or right leg out and bracing on the other side there. Go ahead and lean in. Want to get you guys all set up for a good day ahead. And release and come on back and switch. I'm going to try to do, hamstring stretch. It's good. Can release tension in the hip area. But, there are a couple of primary points of focus for the human body as it ages. And I would argue that the front of the hip is probably right up there. Take a sip of water in terms of importance. Ground zero, we talked about that. Stretch, very important. Most important part of your body. But also the hip, the front of the hip. So you can do this on the front of your chair or however you feel comfortable. What we're going to try to do is reach back with one of the legs. I've got my right leg back here. And then we're going to reach that toe back and lean back. So I've got a stretch across the front of the leg. It's pretty easy to feel it on the quads, but we want to get deeper up into the hip flexors as well. And some of the issues we encounter as we age are because of the way we're structured. I would argue that this one is not because of how we're structured, but rather because of the way we operate as a society, spending a lot of time sitting. You can bring your arm up and arch over away from that stretch to increase it if you like. We're just going to do one on each side. Switch. I've noticed that when I do this in not a one-on-one situation, it's sometimes hard for people to get themselves maneuvered to here, right? So if you're one of the folks that are having a little bit of trouble, we won't be here for too long. Another way to do this would be in your bed. You could either be side lying, kick your foot back, you can take a towel, wrap it around your ankle and pull, or on your stomach. And you can take that arm and reach it up and away. And let's return to center. And tall in the chair, we're going to stir. And I want to do a couple more things here. And then I'm going to close class up a little bit and I'll come forward and we'll see how everybody did. Reverse that. And again, check your emails for links for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're not going to be here on Zoom. It's going to take you out to my YouTube channel where you can poke around and find a whole bunch of videos that I've done over the past 12 years or whatever it's been. And back up center. Big breath in and exhale. Let's bring our feet so that they are, so you've got like maybe you could fit the width of a shoe between them. Hands together, forearms together. Lean forward from the hip and cast them back out into no money. Reminding ourselves of this event. One more. Separate the feet a little bit. Big breath in and release, and put your hands to the tops of your knees. And we're going to go back to our eyes closed drill that we started with. We're going to take a breath in until we can't cram any more in. And as we exhale, we're going to release any tension in the shoulders and neck. Here we go. And then take a couple of normal breaths. Eyes are still closed. We'll do this again. Big breath in. And exhale. Further releasing the tension. A couple of normal breaths. We're going to do one last one. And we're going to then clear all of that tension. It'll all be gone. And we're going to open our eyes and return together. Here we go. Clear. And open your eyes. Take ooch and ouch. You just got me all relaxed, Patrick. Now you got me punching. What's that about? Well, you want to be punched when you relax. Take ooch and ouch and open up. Round of applause. We did the bathroom workout. Yay! That wasn't so bad. All right, I'm going to come in here and see how we did. And then I'm going to take a shower. Yeah. So if you need more of a workout, you could open up that Sunday email and go right now if you wanted. I think we got quite a good bit of stuff done today, though. How did we do? Thumbs up, good. Dorothy, you're on mute. Bug gave a thumbs up, good. Paul, good. It's important to... What? Oh, you're skiing? That's good. I like that. I might put that in there. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks again, everybody. Stu, please do your workouts. Oh, my name is Patrick LoSasso. What? Hang on. No. Well, what do you mean by that? Oh, blue. Yeah, I'll do blues. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Thank you.